I wrote this poem around 3 years ago about this guy that I was dating at the time, and um, it was sort of a long distance thing, and I left almost as immediately as I met him. And before I left, I gave him this necklace that was an anchor, and now he's still my boyfriend. And even though it was really tacky at the time that I wrote it, it was still, it was true at the time, and I think it's still kind of true now. This is called Anchor. Believe me when I say that there's no such thing as distance. Well, except maybe these few inches between our lips, lover. Now watch closely as these spaces get smaller, kiss me deep until I drown, tie me up and hold me down, steal my breath and take the shock, strip me naked and suck my love. Because I love the way you make love to me in the absence of the moon, the dangle of the stars, and the swivel of the rum, and the darkness of this room. Skin on skin there is war, harder, faster, make me complete. Completely and incompletely so. I miss you. I miss you when the night drags on like the cigarette between my lips and this foreign city in front of me is swelling with all its longing, so tonight we are friends. But until my wait ends, I will be fearing the worst. We both have our fears. What if your morning car ride collides with another? What if you're smothered by this disease science thought it could cure? What if my plane ride home takes a detour to the bottom of the seas? What if these giant icicles that hang pendulous above our heads every single day decide that the cave should start to shake? Clear as wine, make no mistake, the seconds, the days, the years it can take, we both have our fears, but I have a lighthouse. These high and mighty white clouds can turn gray all they want, because the thought of you would only weigh me down to the ground like that anchor around your neck. You are the shore I would kiss if my heart were a shipwreck. And from this unwinding ocean, we go over, across, within, throughout, above and beyond. I see you, hear you, smell you, touch you, taste you, breathe you, and receive you in all the undiscovered ways of our infinite connection. With every inch and every trickle, every second we're alone, every drop of tonight, we lick it clean across each other's lips. And if you lie here with me and stay for the night, we can fool ourselves into thinking that the morning does not exist. Did not exist. Like the day when I scrambled into my car, flushed with fear, as I drove away while you watched me slowly disappear, not knowing if the story unwritten is left behind for us to handle, when I'm already hearing your voice in my ear being snuffed out like a candle. The man in my rearview mirror, he is motionlessly waving at me, saying with frameless eyes, so long, take care. It sure is cold out here. See you around. Sorry, hello, good night, let's hope the sky stays the same when you get back. And if you think you are coasting through endless days, lover, let me say that the waiting goes both ways. One to the left, one to the right sleeve of the shirt that you let me wear when I first fell asleep next to you, and it still smells like you. I swear every time I dip my nose into the folds of that tender cloth, I am sipping for tiny drops of your familiar scent, every fragment of your nearness, every inch of your breath that once kept me warm. Little by little, drop by drop, I am falling like the rain into you, diving into a river, flooding with your quenching life. I would flow into the warmth you smear with the way you smell and the way you breathe away my fear when you say good night, sleep well. In the final intervals of rest, you will come to me, a phantom, a figure coming closer and closer, that I can feel you so near me I could kiss you right now and feel your soft lips tremble in the shadows of the forgotten lights in my room, that I could hold your hand and I could pull you out of the darkness that shrouds your head in the late nights when the world would crash too soon, that I could touch your face and my body would linger like the final breaths of a dying sky, that I could wrap my arms around you and feel your heartbeat so close to mine, every contraction a black hole, every pulse a supernova, your mouth on my mouth, throw me like a constellation, breathe me like an ocean, throw me into the night that knows no longing, only the fast closing of the only distance we know between where you are and where I wait for you. Thank you.